Hi collective, it's Shana. Y'all, let's get a reading. There's background noise. Okay, as usual, collective. Okay, but let's get a reading. It's a lot of decks, collective. There's a lot of noise. And forgive me, that's a loud tuner in there. We're using 256C. Okay, one more collective. .43 on the clock. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe collective. Okay, collective, this reading is going to be another wacky combo, collective, okay? But it's going to serve a multi-faceted purpose here, okay? All right, so I believe today is the day that they're meeting. And it might be close to this time. It's 11:10 a.m. Eastern Central Time. Where are we at? We're in the U.S., okay? Or I'm in the U.S. It is Friday, August the 15th, 2025, okay? And this is a wacky combo read, okay? But it's also going to give us insight into this meeting that's being held today. I forgot what they called that meeting. I wanted to write some cards about it, but I didn't get a chance, okay? But this meeting is being held, I believe, at Anchorage, Alaska, okay? And they're saying this is a historic meeting, right? Okay, y'all, let's go. The decks we'll be using today, and we're going to try to keep this in a timely fashion, okay? We don't want this to be long and drawn out. I don't think it will be because there's not much for me to interpret from these cards, okay? Other than to read them primarily. We'll read what the book says about this one, all right? Now, the decks we're using are the Divine Masters, okay? Oops. Sixth Sense Oracle. True Crime Oracle, okay? Oops. What is this one? The Roll Oracle, okay? As well as Ancestor Speak and Matic, okay? Now, how this is going to work. Collective, I'm trying to get things organized in this little patch of space here, okay? But how this is going to work, okay, is that we're going to pull one card from each of these. Okay, and we're asking that the Spirit guides us, gives us a card out of each of these decks as it pertains to the meeting that's being held. Okay? And what it is they would like us to know. And hopefully we can interpret it. Okay? And this, for my deck, we're going to do a regular 4-card spread. Like, you know, on what's happening up there, okay? What they want us to know, okay? I think this should be interesting. It might be a little longer than a wacky combo read should be, but who knows? Maybe we might hit the mark. All the way around. All right, so let's move this deck over. Let's get one card from the Divine Masters Oracle deck. Yeah, I need a new squisher sponge. This one's not good. Just one Archangel Michael. And no mystery cards. If we need to clarify, we'll just flip a deck over, okay? Thank you. That's more than one, isn't it? Oh no, that's one. Thank you. I don't have a lot of room here though, but we're gonna work this out. All right, next one. The Sixth Instinct Oracle deck. Just one Archangel Michael, pertaining to this meeting that's being held and what it is you would like for us to reflect upon. Or no. Okay, we're going to keep that one. Thank you. Next one. True Crime Oracle. Okay, this is a wacky combo effect, okay, as well as with this one. All this These are a really wacky combo here, okay? So I am interested to see how this is going to fall in line, okay? Show me one card, Archangel Michael. Don't flip it over, Archangel Michael. We're going to fight like heck. Thank you. We're going to take that one. Here we go. Let's keep it moving. Collective, let's keep it moving. 5:20 on the clock. Show me one card from the Roll Oracle. Roll Oracle characters. Roll Oracle deck, I think. This one's a very interesting deck. There's a lot of mystery in this deck. Especially, I think I made a connection with the cowboy yesterday. And I think I forgot it that quick. The cowboy is directly connected to Berserker, okay? The cowboy may be Berserker. There was something that happened with the cowboy, like some sort of injustice. And the cowboys become like a nightmare, the nightmare as well, okay? Collective, which one? I think we're going to take this one, okay? And let's just put this at the bottom of the deck in case we'll use this one as a clarifier. All right, we're almost there, collective. Show me, Ancestors Speak. What you got to say about this meeting, Ancestors Speak. Show it, 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 show it. And thank you, collective. I'm grateful for my subscribers. I see they've been growing, you know, slowly. But I like that. I like that, okay? Okay, collective, this one comes out a lot. They wanted us to see this. This is what they want us to know, okay? We will soon reveal ourselves in the 3D. They've been here just popping in and popping out, doing, running capers and errands and going back to where they at, collective, okay? But they coming to see us about this meeting, collective, okay? All right, let's roll. Let's see what it is. Oh no, we got to pull a few more, collective. All right, this is going to be interesting, I believe. All right, Archangel Michael, bottom of the deck, we have Merging Dimensions, collective, okay? And we have the Ancestors will soon reveal themselves, okay? All right, show me what's the situation going on with this meeting. What is it that you want us to know? What should we take away from this meeting? Whoop. Oh my goodness, collective. And I was inspired to write this one card because I wanted to write more. But I wrote this today, okay? And you see how it came out. Collective, okay? So this secret covert mission in the reverse, okay, they want us to know that the secret's out. And at the bottom of the deck, we got to keep this one, okay? I already saw it. The all sees all, collective, okay? That's the situation, okay? That the secret's out. We're going to have to figure out what the secret is. All right? Show me the secret. I hope it ain't that. Who the chosen are. Maybe that's still the secret, collective. Come on. Okay, show me the obstacle. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. The only ones that don't know it at this point, it has to be just us, collective. Okay? I don't know. Those are my guys. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the irony of it all. Obstacle, show me. What's the obstacle surrounding this meeting and this big old secret that's out, Archangel Michael? We're going to keep it classy, okay? I'm talking to myself. We're going to keep it classy. I feel like we need this one too, y'all. We're going to keep it classy, collective. I promise, okay? I got to wear many hats, okay? Got to keep my clean and classy hat on today. Show me the spiritual advice. I hope I didn't say anything bad before this. I don't know. Spiritual advice, Rashida. Okay. Okay. Divine outcome. Show me. Damn, collective. They taking the freaking blinders off, collective. I think they've already done it. My goodness. You have secrets out, the situation, and the final ending is the secrets out, pretty much, okay? The secret's out, collective. Now, that's half the battle, I feel, or at least a third of it. Now we just have to figure out what is the secret. Okay, it's out. It's out here somewhere, I assume, okay? Oh, I wasn't supposed to look at this. It says, it's the simple things in life that really matter. Okay, and this is so important. Because before starting this video, I was thinking, I said, wow, we haven't been doing our running count of the things we're grateful for, okay? So that's what I was thinking, and I was thinking about how grateful I am for you all, right? Of course, I'm grateful for my life and my children, right? And, you know, just life in general, but I'm grateful for you, collective, okay? And after just acknowledging that, right? And accepting the fact that I'm grateful for you, I went on and I saw where I had 3 new subscribers, collective. Okay, so I really appreciate you all. Okay, but I would like for us to start running a grateful list. Okay, I don't know if somebody can start one in the community board or something. Okay, just take it upon yourself if you feel it, and you know, get the list started. Okay, and we can just pop in there whenever we feel like it. You know, and put on there what we're grateful for and how we want to put it on there. Okay, all right. I think that would be a great gesture, a great tool in order to help us speed up our inheritance, the recovery of our inheritance, okay? As well as it's just a good thing. All right, it's a good exercise. Let's go. All right, y'all, which one should we read first? I think we should read the scenario first and save the wacky part for the end. All right. The situation is the all sees all, okay, about this secret covert mission. Okay, collective, we got to clarify. What is this secret covert mission? Show me. What is this? Y'all, I don't know. I'm asking these questions, but I don't know how I'm going to take it. Oh, my goodness. Usain Bolt. This keeps coming out here. It's making me think like, collective, I got to do something with this camera. I think it's the lighting that's causing this problem. It's making me feel like there's something really possibly about Usain Bolt here, okay? Why does this card keep coming out here? There's other cards that can indicate speed, okay? I don't know. Bottom of the deck. The angel of death stalks dumb MFs that don't know when to stop. This is the secret, okay, that they're stalking. They've been stalking us. Okay, we know that. There are many key people who are being stalked. But the angel of death is here and they know it. So they're holding a meeting about it, okay? Because I feel like everything's just out of control at this point. The people who started this in motion, they don't have any control of this. So they may be telling the people, their foot soldiers, it's 11:22 Eastern time, right? They might be telling them, look, stop. Okay, we're going to take a break. We're going to regroup. We're calling a truce for a minute. They can't even call a truce for a minute, collective. Because they no longer have control. Not that they really ever did, but even the illusion of control is gone now, okay? So it's like every time their little footmen do something that they're not supposed to do, they're getting hit at the top, collective. Okay, I don't know about you. That was a part of when I realized what they were doing with my likes, right? I said, okay. Because they know I like my likes, collectives. They know I like my likes, so they said, okay, we're going to get her. We're going to hurt her. And I said, okay. I said, now they think I'm going to keep crying and whining and complaining about this. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I said, I'm going to go straight to the source. Okay, so every time their little wingman, the woman, the I don't know what you call them, every time they do something, the repercussions are not going to hit these people per se. It's going to hit them straight at the top. Okay, and literally less than 24 hours after I put that petition out, I saw improvement and relief, okay? So hopefully they're not going to go back and do something else. If they do, that's okay. It's on them, okay? But I feel like this is what they are realizing. That, you know, normally they would start a situation, an altercation with someone, right? And things get out of control, right? And they're like, hey, we want to stop it, but hey, it's just too much going on. We can't stop it. What we're going to do is just disappear, okay? They can't disappear. It's like they have trackers on them, okay? They're marked. So they've come to the realization that wherever they run, the repercussions are going to be there with them, okay? So why spend all your resources and energy with the illusion that you're getting away? You're running and wasting, just spinning your wheels, right? So I feel like they know they have to come to the table on this now, okay? About whatever this secret covert mission is. There's something about Usain Bolt Collective. I believe this is direct because it's come out in a couple other reads recently. Why is this coming out? That's the question, and we have to get to the bottom of it. Okay, so I believe stalking is involved, okay? Because we have the angel of death stalks dumb MFs that don't know when to stop. All right? What has these dumb MFs done? What have they done? Show me. What have they done? Y'all, what was that? Judgment. Whatever they've done, it's placed them under judgment right now. Right here at the meeting. Okay, in another read, they said the giants were going to show up at that meeting. Okay? Unexpected. Somebody's coming to that meeting that they don't expect to show up, okay? Maybe they're expecting some other people from other places. I don't know. But there's someone they're not expecting that's going to appear at that meeting, okay? Confirmation, y'all. Let me pause. All right, collective. My goodness, that took yeah, okay. But what was I asking? What did they do, this person that was stalking? What did these dumb MFs do? Whatever they did, it placed them under judgment, okay? They're under judgment, real time, right now. Bottom of the deck, what did they do? Staged a car accident to hurt you, collective. They're talking about specific members, okay? I feel like these are the high priests and the high priest that they're coming for. These high priestesses collective, okay? And I feel like this is direct for what they've been doing relentlessly to many of you in my collective, okay? And it's like there's no justice in sight, okay? And the divine's like, oh no, you're not. It's not gonna play out like that. It's not gonna play out because the suffering has gone beyond reason. It's just unreasonable at this point, okay? The lesson's been learned, the mission's been accomplished, and they still refuse confirmation, okay? They refuse to give you your just due. And they're like, no, it's not going to happen like that. They're going to show up themselves, okay? And they're going to scare the hell out of these people. And they may scare the life out of their bodies, collective. And they'll just fall like limp suits. Okay, collective, I don't know. Let's go. This is what it is. They staged a car accident. Collective, come on. And the giants, I told you, collective, they are coming to the meeting. I don't know. They fuck somebody in here, my collective. Y'all got giant DNA just like me. Okay? Many of you. And they did some. Maybe they staged a car accident and you don't know it. Maybe the accident never happened, collective. Maybe that's how protected you are, okay? But the giants, I'm feeling this is the unexpected people at the meeting, collective. They're coming in true and rare form, okay? Wow. They're coming about these high priests and high priestesses. I am the black cat. That's you, collective. And this is about the justice, the injustices that have been being done to you continuously. And they won't stop. There's something about Usain Bolt, though. I don't know. Maybe Usain Bolt's been a victim of this. Collective, this is doomsday for these people. This is why they're having this meeting. Collective Midnight has been running. Okay? They ain't playing. Oh my God. These are your ancestors. These are your ancestors, okay? Family name. Crying out from the grave for what has been done. I don't know. Maybe there's several different ancestors that it's their opportunity to, I don't know, rap for you, okay? I don't know, collectors. This is like a roll call or something, okay? I don't know if I'm making sense. Okay, but this is serious. Show me. Why is Usain Bolt here? Why is this card being used, depicted, to describe this situation? Archangel Michael, give me something I can relate to. I feel like I should have got that. Be patient. Collective. It means it's quick. Something's happening. Ain't that funny as shit? Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's like, I can't make it plainer than this one, okay? If you don't get this one, then you just need to go one time out, okay? Oh my goodness. It says, good things take time. Be patient. It's happening quickly because I feel like you've been patient. And people, they're tired of being patient, okay? They're about to tear some shit up, collective. Oh my goodness. Ascension, collective. This is like causing doomsday or something, collective. This is how these people see this. It's doomsday. Something about this Yankees fan. This is an important figure in this whole scenario, okay? In terms of this whole thing, everything collective, not just this read, okay? There's some key figures here. All right, wow. And all of this over a car accident, Archangel Michael? What else? Show me some other stuff. I think it's primarily making mockery of the black cats, okay? Making mockery of them and poking and torturing them, you know, and just torturing them, okay? Show me. I am the black cat. Yeah, we could go through 2222. I just saw on the clock, collective. I don't know how this gonna play out, okay? But that doomsday, I'm sure the sun is involved. Show me I am the black cat. Antarctica in the reverse, right? Because they in the Arctic, collective. Get the fuck out of here. And it fell out there too on secret covert mission in the reverse. Hecka, something about these words, collective. What the hell? Bottom of the deck. The black cat. 29 days. Okay, collective, I don't know. They know something in 29 days. Maybe that's doomsday in 29 days. I don't know. And it's something about your Hecka, collective. Your ancestors' Hecka. Somebody's Hecka is about to produce something, collective. Okay, something real serious. No way out, bees. Okay, I think I've been doing good with, I hope I haven't been cursing. I can't remember. It's getting hot. I do know that. Let me hurry up. Show me this 29 days. What's going to happen regarding this Hecka in 29 days? It's something, some sort of judgment, Hecka, collective. The Hecka of judgment is being, oh my goodness, for spying on you. Okay? Spying on you. Government spying on its citizens. We have to remember it fell out here on this card. 29 days. Something about this spying. Maybe they're all going to be dismantled. Okay, the ones involved. Show me. Bottom of the deck, 29 days. Loch Nessie, mythical creatures, Scottish folklore collective. I don't know. Maybe this has something to do with the government of London or Europe. They about to throw these people in the buckets, collective, like the whatever that lake is over there that Loch Nessie lives in. That dark, really dark lake over there, collective. Who is this government, Archangel Michael? It's a Western government, collective. It has to be. Okay. It says brain fog due to excessive sugar intake, collective. It's a Western government. Mental health. This is seriously about their mental health. It has to be America. Who else eats more sugar in the world than America? Oh my goodness. And this is a part of the issue. Wow, and this is blocking the ascension as well. Okay, that makes sense for many people. Okay. It's blocking the ascension almost of the nation, it seems like, at a, on a general scale, a macrocosmic scale. Something about sugar, collective, as well. What the? Now, we do know sugar's been it's like a weapon of war. Okay, what would you call that? Oh my goodness, like a silent poisoning over a period of time. Okay, and what do they say? Sugar is strong enough to decay enamel, which is one of the hardest things in the body, collective. There's something about this cover up with sugar too. Okay, collective, I know that may sound strange. It's affecting the mental health of the nation. Okay, we about to move on with this now. What the hell? Did I move those? No, I didn't move those over. Let me move them over a little bit. Oh, I said abort, collective. They telling these people they better abort whatever this mission is that they're on. Okay, mission harass the high priestesses. Yeah, I think they better stop. 29 days. Okay, abort this mission or else is what I'm getting. Giants, are you showing up at the meeting? What's going on? What you want to say? Giants, what you going to say? Find something else to do, okay? They like, I'm the black cat. Now find something else to do. Something safe to do, collective. Bottom of the deck, Giants. Be grateful every day. We were just talking about that, collective. This is the key to our manifestations, collective. This is the key. And it's going to help repair our mental health status in some way, collective. I'm telling you. It could do that for the nation. This is almost like a healing. They're trying to give us a remedy to help heal. Okay? But there are these figures. There are these people that refuse. These Satan worshipers, collective, that refuse to let the nation go. They refuse to let the nation go. This is what this meeting is about. These wicked activities, okay? And these Satan worshipers are using the people, using the nation. But they're really being used, collective, because they're not going to be successful. Whatever success they've had up until this point, it's all been an illusion because it can't be sustained. There's no permanence to it. Okay? So it's like the illusion of time. All right, so I feel like the main thing is the situation is the abuses against earth angels and the divine's people. Okay? That's what I'm getting. And the audacity is what I'm getting. Okay? They like the audacity and they won't stop. Okay? All right, show me. Obstacle. Angelic protection. That's the obstacle. You got all this angelic protection up here to the point where you got giants that's about to show up at the meeting if they ain't there already. Then who knows? They might have called the meeting. Okay. Obstacle. Graffiti artists. Visual communication. Often unauthorized. I feel like they came in or they're coming in to this meeting. Okay. The angels may be with them, and the angels, I'm sure, do look like giants in a sense. They're huge, I'm sure. And they weren't authorized to be there according to their standards, okay? All right, let's go. Obstacle. Injustice cannot stand. That's why they're there. Because this injustice that's been going on for who knows how long, collective. This is the obstacle. I'm telling you, the shift is happening, okay? This is the obstacle. Y'all hear my stomach? Let me drink some water. I can't wait, collective, till I can build my beautiful laboratory. I'm going to be like Jimmy Neutron, okay? In the laboratory. And I want state-of-the-art everything, right? And after I've done that, I can reduplicate that. At least one to start in a vital location where young people can just come in and like for free. I mean, okay, somehow we've got financial minds out there that would know how to make that work, okay? Where they can come in for free and expose themselves and families to this technology. Do you imagine what that would do to the people in the nation? It would like spark, it would be a catalyst, okay, of like a renaissance of some sort, okay? All right, let's go. What is this again? Spiritual advice. Something about Rashida. Okay, hopefully it's a good thing, Rashida. Peace and tranquility. Okay, I like that. All right, let's get a couple clarifiers, and we're going to keep moving. All right, y'all, we're going to move quicker. We're almost there. Show me Rashida. Why is Rashida here? Something about your peace and tranquility? In the eye of the storm. Wow. Now, Rashida, maybe you're going through something, okay? But you're in the eye of the storm, okay? For me, that's where the calm is. Even though hell is breaking loose all around you, right? But being in the eye, I feel there's protection. And maybe that's why the peace and tranquility is here. So maybe this is just encouragement for you, Rashida, okay? Let's see. Rashida, bottom of the deck. Oh my goodness. Rashida, I don't know if you're in an enclave of demons, okay? And you're just, oh my goodness, that's rough. Maybe you're one of these people who are waking up to what maybe, I don't know, maybe you've been involved in. And you're deciding to make a change, okay? Or maybe you're an innocent person who's in this predicament, okay? Either way, I feel like they're saying that there's going to be peace and tranquility, okay? Something about Ethiopia, collective. This enclave of demons could be in Ethiopia, okay? But we have an earth angel here. Old time earth angel, old card, okay? And we have California here. I feel like they're speaking about ties here between Ethiopia and the U.S., okay, and individuals, okay? But put your names where they go. Show me this Ethiopia. Why is it here? What's going on? I feel like this is the location. What's going on in Ethiopia? Donnie, okay. We got Rashida and Donnie. Bottom of the deck. Oh my goodness, collective. Archangel Michael, well, thank you. For some reason, we need to know this, collective. Okay? Something about Ethiopia. Donnie might be in Ethiopia, or they're from Ethiopia or something, collective. But they have this erectile dysfunction, collective. Okay? There's a limp noodle going on. Okay? I feel like this is karma for something that's going on with this enclave of demons. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you. Something with this divine feminine. They did something to divine feminine. Who knows? Maybe they talk about Rashida. I don't know. Or somebody did something to this divine feminine. And they don't take kindly to it, okay? What happened? What did this enclave of demons do? Something sexual, possibly. That's why they're having this erectile dysfunction. Yeah, I don't like how I pulled those, but they're there. Let's see. Enclave of demons. Start practicing breathing techniques. I feel like somebody's stuck, surrounded by an enclave of demons. It could be Rashida. Okay? Enjoy life. I feel like they're going to help you. They're going to help you to find a way out of this. Okay? It's going to strengthen you. I feel like you're an OG earth angel. Somebody is. Okay? Could be you, Rashida. Show me. You have arrived at the city of gold. I feel like I'm correct. Okay, so I don't know if you were involved with these people and you're trapped there now, okay? And you're looking for a way out. I feel like this is guidance, breathing, and to let you know that you are supported. And to, when you think about your situation, think about being in the eye of the storm, okay? So I don't know what the situation is, if you were involved or not, okay? But I do feel like there's some support that's being offered to you, okay? Something about St. Paul collective, okay? I don't know. All right, show me divine outcome. They're taking the blinders off, okay? This covert mission is no longer covert, overt, or it's being decommissioned, collective. Show me. It's a no-go, collective. Whatever these people were planning in this enclave of demons is a no-go. Okay, so but I do feel like they're speaking to a couple people out here, at least one person, to say, hey, okay, this is the plan that we're choosing to get you out of this, possibly. Okay, but some of these people, I just feel like they're not going to stop. You know, they know they've been caught, and I don't know. Okay, yeah, but it's a no-go. Whatever, I don't know, it's a no-go. And they did say they were talking about war, okay? And we're going to read these in a second. And we're just going to read these off pretty much, okay? But they did say that they were going to discuss this war, right? Or I don't want to keep saying that, okay? Over there with the Ukraine and stuff. Let's see if we can get something on that. What about this whole thing that they, yeah, whatever they were planning, it's a no-go. Before we do that, let me see something real quick. What's a no-go? Clarify that card for me, please. My tears rain down hellfire on the enemies in the reverse. It's a no-go, okay? They're in the storm. They know it, and they're crying. They're trying to get out of it. They're praying. They're using their beads, and they're telling them, no, no. You're going to deal with this, okay? This is what I'm getting. They know it. Wow, y'all. There's some hard, tough love, okay? Back at the bottom of the deck. It's the simple things in life that really matter, collective. And now when you're under this kind of judgment, that's when you realize that this is true. It's absolutely true, collective. It's the simple things in life that really matter, okay? All right, y'all, let's read this other part. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, ancestors. This is beautiful. Let's save this one for last because we're going to... Let's see. Let's see if you have to read it. Let's do this first. All right. Show me, ancestors. What do you want to say? Mary Magdalene, sacred vessel. You are the answer. Be guided to your purpose, collective. You are the answer. Okay. So I just feel like they came for the wrong person. The divine feminine. I saw that come out here. Okay. And they did things for their own greed, okay? They misuse divine beings is what I'm getting. Okay? Show me. Divine light keeper. That's you, collective. The light beings are sent to earth to help people to uplift humanity and support the collective's awakening process. And this is what this is about. They're like, we sent them there to help you. And you've tortured them the whole way. And now you've increased your attacks. And you have been doing it for years, and you won't stop. And it's like you're trying to continue to increase it until you break the beings that we sent to you to help you. It's like, no more. It's not going to happen. Show me this. True crime. Mind control, collective. This is what they're about. Ah, man, this is crazy, collective. It's so in alignment. And definitely for the divine feminine, collective. This is what it's always been about. They know what we're here for. And the divine beings, male and female, okay? Show me. This one will be interesting, y'all, collective. Yeah, they're letting us know who you are, okay? And how they've been using this. Which strategy they've been using to, defeat us for so long, collective. Or apparent defeat, okay? We're still standing, so it ain't actual defeat, right? We're still here. We still got a chance, right? Like Denzel say, what'd he say? What he's like, you got a chance, make a choice or whatever, right? And I don't want to hear, what the white man ain't give you, what your mom ain't do for you, whatever. You got a chance, make a choice, right? And that's what it's time for us. We're going to make a choice to stand up, and we're going to take charge of our shit, collective. And we're going to do what's right. And in the process, everybody will benefit. Okay? So we got to get rid of these toxic ass people. Because they can't get right, collective. That's why. All right, show me. What is going to be on this card, I don't know, collective. If that nightmare is up here, I don't know. If the cowboy or the founder's there, let's see, collective. The chameleon, yeah. They just running it down about these people. This is how they operate. They presented themselves as something that they're not. It says changeable, adaptability, elusive, camouflaging, shape-shifting, okay? They presented themselves as something that they're not in order to capture us and use us and do terrible things. And we know what they've been doing based on these other reads collective, okay? And that's just the tip of the iceberg, I'm sure, okay? Yeah, so they're here to deal with this. There's no way out. I don't know what they're going to do, how they're going to offer this. I don't know what they're going to do, collective. I say surrender, okay? All right, the last one is we will soon reveal ourselves in the 3D. I think that's absolutely what's happening, collective. All right, y'all. Let's get a couple at the bottom of the deckers, okay? Let's put this one with Mary Magdalene. Watch alert, collective, okay? That's the ancestors cards. Good, yeah, that one's with watch alert. Beautiful. We on the watch. We on the lookout, okay? Regarding these sacred vessels and their purpose and people violating them. People teaming up to violate these sacred vessels. It's not going to be allowed to happen anymore. All right, we're going to put this one with, which one is that, the card? No. Let's put it with this one, mind control. Champion. Okay, they knocked it out the park, collective. These are like the #1 people known on the planet, or maybe some of the #1 ones, okay, for mind control. In terms of the number they put over on the U.S. population, collective, whoever they are, okay, that proverbial white man, I believe, okay. So it says champion, victory, winner, conqueror, exemplar, okay. And it would go with this deck, right? And that would make sense. They're the best at being the chameleon, collective. Nobody does it better than them. All right, which one we going to put this one with? Let's put this one with the Divine Light Keeper. Crime of passion. Okay? This is what this is all about. A crime of passion. They wanted to absorb your very essence, collective. And wear it, breathe it in, and bring about a new life in and of themselves, collective. All right, show me 6. We're going to use this one with, which one did we already use chameleon? No, we didn't. Let's use it with we will soon reveal ourselves in the 3D. Mediumship, collective. This is perfect, okay? It says mediumship, the ability to communicate with spirits. Excellent. All right, one last one. I can't remember which one we didn't do, though. It was either this one, I think it was this one. I spoke about this one, but we actually did it for this one. Right. Let's do chameleon. Mother Mary. We got Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary here, collective. It says miraculous encounter, divine experiences. Do not be afraid of being powerful, collective. So stop hiding your face. Okay, be who you are. And because these people know who you are, okay? And let's see, one last thing. And I want to put this back in my deck. So it's hard to keep these separate. Archangel Michael, real quick. Do you have a message for the President Trump, from the ancestors? Guilty, my goodness. Okay. And 3-day amnesty period for fake tarot readers. Okay, so I feel like they're accusing them of being involved with a lot of this fake terrorism that's been going on here. Okay, fake terrorism. Oh, excuse me, I should have said terrorism. Okay. All right, y'all. And do you have a message for Putin, President Putin? Shiny new gifts are on the way. Okay, and it fell out over there on peace and tranquility. Okay. I don't know, maybe Putin is doing something right, they're saying, okay? I know he was talking about the Black Messiah, right? Let me see, bottom of the deck, Putin. We're taking over. Okay. Maybe, because they were fighting before, I think. The Putin and the Anunnaki were fighting before, right? But maybe they've come to some agreement. And I don't know, collective, or maybe they're oh my goodness, collective. Maybe they're telling Putin as well, we're taking over, right? And the shiny new gifts on the way are those shiny new spaceships they're going to see flashing and glittering all over the sky, collective. That's what I'm getting. All right, y'all, let's put these back here. All right. I think this was an interesting read, y'all. Let's do one from my deck, if I can find it. Okay. Any final messages for my collective, Archangel Michael, as it relates to this reading and this meeting? Diabolical woman. Heru. Okay, I don't know. There's a diabolical woman here. Almost in the reverse. Didn't they try to accuse Mary Magdalene of being diabolical? And then Heru we have like with the Jesus child. And we have Mother Mary. Let me see, bottom of the deck. Chatworth's California collective. This has something to do with a family member, okay? That's done something to you. This diabolical woman in California collective has done something to you, possibly in your child. Okay? All right, collective. This is your last chance. They're telling this family member, possibly a sister, collective, this is your last chance to speak the truth. Okay? All right, collective. If you like the video, like the video.